What's up, guys? It's me, Emily G, coming at you with another unboxing video. I've got cameraman Mike behind the camera. Say hi.
Hi.
That's cameraman Mike. And today, as per a request from my 100 subscriber, Charlotte, not really a request, but she liked the last one of the unboxing, so we're gonna do another one. But this time, I got these cards secondhand because we love thrifting. So I got some Disney cards. I went to a thrift store, God, where was it? Huntington Valley, I think. I'll post the thrift store. But I went to a
Good Stuff Thrift,
and I think it was in Huntington Valley. And they, aside from regular thrift store things, have like kind of they're calling it a silent auction. So I guess you can go up to the counter and nobody's there. So it's like no pressure. And they have numbered things in the auction, and you can kind of just like place a bet and a binder, and I guess if you win, then you get to buy it. So it was really cool. So I bet $13 on these Disney cards, and I saw them before in the glass display case, but I didn't get to like look at them. So we're gonna take a look at them. So they dropped them off to me, or I had to pick them up, but they gave me these cards in a nice little box, or a bag, and item number 18, and I paid $13 for it. So let's see. I know they are vintage Disney cards. I could see that much. Might get stuck on something.
Oh, no.
It's okay. These are my receipts. We're not gonna do that. Under the table she goes. They wrapped it up like a hoagie. That's kind of nice. So they still came in this little package here. Obviously the package is open. I don't know, Mike, you're more into cards than I am. Is this like the box you would find at a store where you pick out like a foil out of the box?
That's what it looks
would they sell a box?
It looks kind of like they, it would have come from a foil pack, but also it could have just been how they gave cards, what is on the packaging.
Well, we're seeing some of the characters here for Disney. These are Disney cards. Did I say that? Yeah, these are Disney cards. This box contains a random assortment of Disney Treasures collectible cards. The entire 99 card regular set includes 57 Disney Hero cards, 32 villain cards, 10 Walt Disney retrospective cards, randomly blah blah blah. No purchase necessary. No purchase necessary.
So maybe that was a promo.
There's some sort of stuff in the box, so we're not going to worry about that. But it's kind of fun they give you the box. So I just don't want to ruin the whole box opening. I'm going to open it this front ways, because I think that's how you're supposed to do it. Yes. Yeah, this has to be a box you got in the store, because you would put it down like this. I know. I used to work at a store. By the way, if anyone's hiring, let me know. We're stooping that low. I don't care. There's an awful lot of cards in here. I don't know. I haven't counted them, obviously. So I don't know if there's going to be as many as the box says. I would guess not, just because this box has been well loved by someone. Can I put it up like that? Do you have like a paperweight or something? We don't plan. We just figure things out on the fly. Actually, that's good for now if I don't breathe. Yeah, that's too big.
It's nondescript coffee in your cup.
My bad. I don't know, Mike. Do you have any more nondescripts that are smaller? So just judging at these cards right now. I hope you're not on camera, Mike, because I'm not cutting this down. That's very good, very good. Anyways, how's this look?
Good.
Thank you. I don't think there's like 100 cards. How many did it say? 32, 57, and 10. No way there's that many cards here. I don't know if you can see on camera, but the cards are really thick, actually. Like, I used to collect Pokemon when I was little. These are thicker than Pokemon cards, for sure.
I thought it was a wrapping around them, looking from here.
No, they are double-sided. They're like nice, glossy, I wouldn't say super glossy paper, but they're not matte like cardstock. It's like gloss. It's thicker than cardstock though. It's like, it's borderline cardboard. Sorry about the background noise, people. My neighbors are up to something.
Up to something.
So I guess we'll just go through them. I don't know how to play this game, but I can appreciate it without playing it. So we're gonna go through them. Again, I don't know the types of cards here, but I'll start popping them on screen, I guess. Maybe I should scoot over to pop them on screen. What do you think? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna scoot over this way, and that way the card's up here somewhere. Ooh. Anyways, I was gonna tell Mike also, I wanted to have like an overhead camera, kind of like how Moist Critical does, but then we'd have to film on 2 separate things, and I don't have enough cameras or phone storage for that. So like maybe one day we'll do that. So going through them here, it just looks like there's some like really cute pictures. This one, this first one, I'll just give you an example. Mickey's delayed date. Mickey's in a bind. He's late for a date with Minnie and has no time to spare. He dons a tux but crashes into a trash can in his haste. Sorry, the font's a little funny and it's small. Arriving at the party in his tattered tux, he's delighted to discover it's a hard times party and he's the perfect costume. And then it's got a little did you know fact on it. Did you know King's features syndicated Mickey Mouse comic strip debut on January 13th, 1930. Upper Deck Entertainment designs card hologram combination are trademark of the Upper Deck Company. Not sponsored. Yeah, so I don't know. We're gonna organize the types of cards, I guess. But it looks like the next 2 of them too just have like a fun picture on the front of I guess what the card is describing on the back. And then it's got some like really fun like a little mini story. These ones I am noticing though are in black and white, the pictures, and this one is colored, so I'm not sure if this is like something fancier or what.
Maybe the era that the cartoon was made.
Yeah, this one, although I'm looking on the front here and the years are different for those too. This one is 1941 in color, and those are 1946 and 47. So I feel like that doesn't make a lot of sense.
Well, they still made a lot of black and white and colored things during that time.
I just feel like they would have done it in a more
Organized matter
order.
of what did they remaster? Because some things might have been black and white, and they remastered it in color.
I'm thinking there could be some in color and some in black and white because of that. If that's what they are doing. Not that like the cards are in black and white, because you see the black and white cards have like a little rainbow design on the bottom, but the actual photo, the image, is black and white. We love a good black and white photo. So I don't want to go through all of them. I know we kind of went through all of them for the last one, the Hermitcraft TCG cards, which by the way are, I think, in their 2nd series, but they did like a few like mini bonus kind of things in between. So if you really want me to sink some money, you let me know. But yeah. So I'm just gonna go through. I want to go through, like I wish I could go through all these, and maybe I'd do that if we were like actually streaming. But like fun fact, we're not streaming right now. I'm just lazy and don't want to do a bunch of editing, so we're doing it like a stream. I like this one. I'll post a picture of this one. I like this one with the birds, the doves, I guess. So it's just yeah, the pictures are all cute. And Mike will have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure these are, I lied. You know how there's different like iterations of Mickey? These are like, oh, these are different cards. There was Steamboat Mickey, right, Mike? That just, the copyright finally like expired. But I think these must have been the one after Steamboat Mickey. Although this one looks older, you know? Maybe that's what this is. Because the date on here is 1933. Can you look up when Steamboat Mickey ran?
I I can't. We're using my phone.
Lol, my phone's over there. Do you wanna grab that one? Hey, thanks, Mike. Shout out Mike's phone. Yeah, I don't know. I just wonder why they would have dates on them unless they were marked by like when that cartoon or comic released, you know? So I like this fire one too. I don't know, I'm kind of wiping through these. I feel like it's gonna be really hard for me to take a picture. These are what I have so far. Future editing, Emily, take note.
I'm checking the year of. What am I checking the year of?
Oh, I guess when the first Steamboat Mickey came out, and then what the other iterations were and when they came out. But take your time. I'm just gonna start doing these cards actually, because we have another kind of card here, and I want to go through it. So these ones are a little like goldish, less gold, more brown on the back. Ooh, so they have actual. Respectfully, these are not photos. These are images. They are drawings. These are photos, so it looks like Walt Disney himself. Retrospective is what it says on the front. And in the back, they have little, I guess, yeah, just little like biographical facts about Walt Disney himself. When the gates of Disneyland, rights reserved, were thrown open on July 17th, 1955, the world was introduced to a theme park, the likes of which had never before. Sorry, again, the font's kind of weird. It's like the Chick-fil-A with the like eat more cows, right?
Eat more chicken.
Eat more. No. Or yeah, it's the cow saying eat more chicken. Yeah, it's like how like some of the letters are backwards and stuff, and it's mixing me up. Truly. The realization of belong. Anyway, so they have some really cool photos, which I've never seen these photos before. I'm sure they're in like books or something. I'm sure they're not like exclusive photos, but they are really cool photos actually. I don't know. Regardless of the subject, I always think old photos are pretty cool because you get to like get a little snapshot of like just what it looked like back then. Regardless of the black white, not that everything was black white. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I like the fashion. You get to see the architecture. I like this picture a lot actually. Walt Disney with a bunch of Mickey like stuffed animals kind of. Yeah. So they're pretty cool, and of course the logo and the title Walt Disney Retrospective are like a shiny metallic, which is nice. I mean, they feel like, I don't know, I don't want to say like super quality cards because like again like the TCG, like that felt very nice. These I could like, I feel like I'm afraid I'm gonna rip them. But they are nice cards. It's not like paper. They are thicker. They're thicker than like a Pokemon card. The sharp edges are what scares me. Like, do Pokemon cards have sharp edges or soft edges?
I believe they're rounded.
Yeah, that's what I think. It's the sharp edges that are freaking me out here because I'm afraid that I'm gonna damage it. But yeah.
Update with the public domain and the IPs and whatnot. Mickey Mouse originated as Steamboat Willie in 1928.
Willie? Who's Willie?
That was his original
William
name.
Michael Mouse? Is Mickey short for Michael? I think it is, right?
Mickelson.
William Mickelson Mouse. You dog.
But the Steamboat Willie and Mickey Mouse's depiction as Steamboat Willie is considered public domain, whereas modern iterations where it's primarily just as Mickey Mouse is still Disney.
Okay, so when I said Steamboat Mickey, there is no Steamboat Mickey. There's Steamboat Willie.
Indeed.
That looks like Mickey Mouse. It's still supposed to be early Mickey, right? Like it's not two separate.
It's like the
subjects.
Yeah, it's like the earliest iteration of Mickey Mouse was as Steamboat Willie.
Very good, very good. I just had a realization. I'm sorry. I do have duplicates of these cards, which is kind of cool. So I am guessing, although, I mean, it still could be somebody's collection. But it's cool that there's duplicates. Maybe they did all come from this box. I'll have to count how many. Actually, editing Emily will put how many cards are on screen. How many cards did I get? How many duplicates did I get? Or how many cards? How many of each I got? Not counting duplicates. Editing Emily is gonna have a rough time. But, yeah. So, pretty hip. Mike, have you ever gone to Disneyland or Disney World?
The one in California.
On California? That's Disneyland, right? I hear that their castle's kind of tiny.
I think the one in Florida is known to be the
Large.
The bigger one. Yeah.
Bigger doesn't mean better. But in the case of the castle,
We had a fun time.
I feel like it's just cooler to look from the street and see a giant castle, you know? I don't like this one because it has skeletons. And skeletons, fun fact, skeletons freak me out. And yes, I know I am one.
You're not one. One's inside controlling you.
Stop.
Like a mech.
You're fired. He makes no money, it's okay. Mike's my unpaid intern. I like this one, of course, because it's got instruments. And you know I love everything instrumental. And he's a trombone player. Fun fact about Emily. She may not be a trombone player, but she played the trombone, and there is a difference. She played the trombone. Not well, but good enough. Sorry, Mr. Burns. Anyways, I'm running out of space here, we'll see. I don't know, Mike. Which ones do you like so far the best? I don't know why I split these up. Do you like the photo cards, the color cards, or the black-white cards? Oh, I like this one.
I feel like the black and white cards are probably truer to the original. But, I mean, they're all quite delightful. Seeing some of the classic styles of illustrations.
I feel like I like the black-white cards only because, like, if I squint, they kind of look like coloring pages. I will not be coloring these cards in, but I like coloring pages. If you guys didn't know, that's right. I've made a few coloring books in my day. No big deal.
Yes.
I don't know. I just heard myself and I'm really annoying. It happens a lot. Comment below if you think I'm really annoying.
You still have space to that side.
Yeah. It's still filming, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get a little nervous nowadays, you guys. I'm trying to make sure I find the duplicates. So far, I haven't had any triples of anything, I don't think. But, I don't know. I like the photo cards. I like the black-white probably more than the color. And it's only because I like to imagine what colors they would be. Not that I disagree with how things are colored, but I just like that I can pretend I know what it's going to be. So, yeah. Mike, anything to add so we're not sitting in silence?
I don't know, which of the classic Mickeys is one of your...
The classic Mickeys? These ones?
Well, I mean, they're all classic Mickeys in all of these, but what...
These are the classic.
Do you have any fond memories of Mickey Mouse cartoons?
I mean, I was like Mickey Mouse growing up. I was always like, Miska Muska!
Part of you were a club member.
Uh-huh. Make sure to subscribe down below. Please don't click off, I'm sorry.
Mickey Mouse kicks through the door.
I say I'm sorry. Oh!
Ooh, looks like we're getting into other Disney shows.
I thought this was only going to be Mickey, though. Now I'm confused.
Well, it makes sense since there's other Disney characters on there.
I know, and I didn't know why that didn't occur to me, but it's because we had so many Mickey cards. Are these... Wait. Hold on a second. Have I not noticed this? No. These are all Disney Treasure brands. So it all is Disney Treasure cards.
Are you sure they're playing cards or just like collectible?
I think they're probably just collectible cards. I am not seeing anything on the back that says, if you kick Snow White, she'll lose 42 points.
Well, the strongest of them is Daffy Duck. Or is it Donald Duck?
It's Donald Duck.
Rats. Donald Duck's considered the strongest anime character of the Disney franchise.
If I ran into Donald Duck in real life, I would pee myself. I'd be so scared.
Not only does he have strong anger issues, but he's also an incredible magic user.
Like magic, like dark magic.
Kind of. Or he's in the Kingdom Hearts games.
Ah, why?
Because
He just got bored one day.
Disney and Square Enix have Kingdom Hearts as a fun crossover.
Like, I can't read these. Maybe I can't read. It's in like a tiny, tiny cursive. The genesis of the idea that would become Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs began in Walt Disney's childhood. The year was 1917, and Walt was working as a newsboy in Kansas City. Kansas City, baby! Okay. There he attended a screening of a silent film based on the Snow White story that starred Margaret Clark.
Shout out to Margaret Clark.
Shout out Margaret Clark, I guess. Kansas City. You know who else is from Kansas?
A football team.
Probably. But Sam and Colby are from Kansas. Kansas managed to spawn Walt Disney and Sam and Colby. And that's crazy. Oh, these are more duplicates. So I wonder if we'll run into any other cards here besides Mickey and Snow White cards. Not that I don't love both of them.
It might have been organized by...
Like, this has to be... I mean, obviously, it's somebody's collection. It's not just like a store got rid of these and someone held on to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I wonder if they were probably... What do you think? They were probably sold in, like... This is a Snow White card pack. This is a Mickey card pack. Do you think? There's more Mickey and Disney. A bicycle. Go on.
From the description, it's that you said it sounded like it was going to be random.
I was making that up, Mike. I didn't know what to think. I
thought
thought
you
it was
were
going to be...
Or the description.
Yeah, but so what are hero cards? Disney villain cards? These are the... 10 Walt Disney retrospective cards. So this is within a pack. So then there has to be just a handful of packs here. It's not like there are only 10 different Disney... Oh, I mean, here are 10 different ones. So, I don't know. If that's all we get, then maybe we know. What did I say? The entire 99 card regular set. So I guess there really are 57 different types of hero cards. 32 different Disney villain cards. But I wonder if that means, like, Snow White's not one of 57. She may have 10 cards in those 57 or something like that, you know?
Perhaps.
That's what I'm thinking. Again, here's this
later editing, Emily will need to do some more research on
Don't assign me more work, Michael. Although I do want to figure out if these, you know, just because I get curious collector-wise, if these are worth anything. You know?
Well, you have to figure out the background of them then.
I have to, yeah. I would have to figure them out. This one goes over here. This is now a matching game. It's somehow harder upside down. Anyways. But yeah. Ooh, a firefighting Mickey. I think we saw that one before. Yep. This is a memorization game. So I'll have to throw up on screen. Please don't. Yeah. I'll have to throw up onto... No, that's not any better. I will put on the screen.
You will display on the screen.
I will display on the screen what other cards are in this, if I can find them. Like besides Snow White, Mickey, and Walt. You know, we're on a first name basis, me and Walt. But, Although my other memory of Mickey growing up was that one. Please don't hate me, Disney people in the chat. What's the one where he's wearing a magic hat, and he's got a wand and he makes the brooms come to life?
Sorcerer Mickey?
That one scared the crap out of me. Like, actually, like, sobbed watching it. Like, is it supposed to be a horror? Because I was terrified. Maybe I was too young for that, but these brooms were evil, and they were going to kill me.
How do you feel about Beauty and the Beast?
I mean, I'm not like into it. Like, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, since that has a bunch of like sentient objects, or is it because they turn back into humans at the end? Do you feel better?
I don't know. I feel like even growing up, like, I knew that my older cousin Kate, shout out Kate, was Belle. I mean, beautiful, yes, but was Belle in her like high school or college? I think high school play. So I always kind of just watched the movie thinking like it was a play. So they were people. They're not actually like real candle. Does that make sense? Obviously not. Like, it's a it was a cartoon, but I guess it made it easier to watch because I was like, there is a play that exists in the world of this movie. What's your favorite Disney movie, Mike?
Fantasia. That's what it.
That's what it's called.
That's
Fantasia, my enemy.
Fantasia is the feature that featured Sorcerer Mickey.
Well, I'm very afraid of it.
And Mulan is my favorite Disney movie.
You like Mulan?
Mm-hmm.
What's good about Mulan for you?
It was like one of the first Disney, if not the first Disney princess that it wasn't all about the romance and stuff. It was more about our honor and taking care of family.
Well, when did The Little Mermaid come out? Because I would argue that if it came out before that was the first movie where it wasn't all about romance. It did end up becoming about romance, but it started with her wanting to just be out with people, like above the water. Like it's like a personal goal kind of thing.
I feel like Mulan was my first like exposure for that, though, compared to the other, because my sister would want to watch like Cinderella every day. So
Molly's nice. Let her watch Cinderella.
It did, but that's what my brain was saturated with the concept of a Disney princess, and Mulan was the first exposure that counteracted that.
I just always wondered, like, girl, who put you in glass slippers? That must hurt. They must be nice and cool, though, you know?
That's true.
But, like, if you got sweaty in those, you would slip out of them, of course.
Or
who designed
you just
that?
saw the sweat against the...
Ew, like pooling up in there? Ew. You guys can unsubscribe. I'll forgive you. Sorry, this isn't like, here, start shifting things over. Anyways, okay, I finished opening up the box. Sorry that wasn't like crazy interesting, but I didn't want to go over every card. Like, take a peek at these. Come take a peek at these. First, is it still recording?
Yep.
Cool. So these are what's in the box. Make sure you're not on camera. Can you see this far?
Mm-hmm.
So we only got 3 different Snow White ones. I was hoping to get more because I do like seeing the other characters in there. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. I guess I was hoping to find like I thought it would be like other things in the box, you know? I'm guessing maybe since they put it here, these are the only 6 kind of cards. So we have Mickey, although that's Steamboat Willie, not Mickey. William. Alice in Wonderland. I feel like I'm being tested here. Walt Disney.
That's actually Bluto, the first iteration of Pluto.
This is Pinocchio. Cinderella, and then Jafar. But why would they have these 6 together? I feel like I'm making a fool of myself.
Well, it's probably just examples of cards that could be in there.
I know, but I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But shout out this guy. Put in the work. I'll have to look it up. Mike, do you have any favorite cards? I kind of like this Winnebago one too. Is this a Winnebago?
It's not. I think it's just a camper.
A non-brand camper. I like this non-brand.
It's like you attach that to the back of a car.
Bro, I'm a sucker for any of the red, white. What do they call them? Those things that hang over the windows. Mm. Whenever I turn on the camera, I become like an idiot. Like, I can't think of anything. I forget all words ever. But yeah, so these are the cards. I will definitely be doing more research. Let me know what cards you guys want me to do next. We can do more Hermitcraft cards. We can do, I started playing that one Pokemon game, but that's a little too confusing. There's too many cards there. Can't start with that. If I ever find another pack of these, maybe we'll do them. But I would definitely want to, I like thrifting cards. I thought for thrifting too, secondhand, I thought these would be in like way worse shape, and these were really nicely kept. So I'm going to put them in my card binder. Good. I'm going to put them in, I got scared. I'm going to put them in my card binder with the other cards because I want to keep them safe and all. But, yeah. Yeah, so smash that subscribe button. And, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.